All right, folks, I promised you an interview with Brian Hutchinson, and Mare went and did one yesterday, but it was more funny than informative, because she is that funny, that is, not particularly informative. But so I've got Brian with me now, and I wanted to talk to him, and you guys may or may not know, but Brian is a very accomplished guy in this fleet. Won the World Championships in 2003 with Shark Khan, and has been the go-to guy for the Go Fast bits for the Melges 24 for years now. He worked with Pegasus, and while he was with Pegasus, he helped developed the big hiking aid, diaper, whatever you want to call it, that has actually really changed the way the boat is sailed. And has made it a lot more comfortable. You know, the way that you hike on these boats has never been particularly great for anybody. It hurts, and it's real hard, and at least the pain part and the nerve damage part, which I've personally felt, is really done away with Hutch's hiking aids. But we'll talk about those. I also want to talk about a few other things. We have like 9 minutes to do this before, in order for us to keep it on YouTube. So, Hutch, welcome to On the Water Anarchy.
Thank you.
And tell us about how you and Pegasus developed these hiking aids and what they've done for the class.
Well, you know, I had retired from sailing for a few years, and Reynolds gave me a call to come sailing with Fleet, and you know, on this boat that I actually made the molds for this boat years ago, and so yeah, I had some interest in it. We started sailing, and I realized it still hurt to hike, and I was a little older when I got called back to sailing, and so I decided to make it a little more comfortable. At least when we won the Worlds, we were leaning against little rods that were slightly larger diameter than the Spectra, and it hurt a lot, but we hiked really hard, and we had a different style. We were about 5 degrees lower than everyone else in the breeze, and just gone. And as you notice today, a lot of people are sailing that way now. They're just keeping the boat going fast, you know, like a 505. You can just keep it pressed. And so now we have these comfort aids, you know, and also they're, you know, they keep you from getting nerve damage and that sort of thing. So I made these hiking pads, these things, leg savers, and they're really thick closed cell foam, and you put them on like this, and these things go around your legs, and they are not. We just got everyone started using them, and before you know it, you know, half the fleet was using them, so they became accepted in the class, and this just this actually forces you to get up high in the lifelines, have it bend below the waist so your back is nice and straight, so you don't have a curled back. That's very important. So when you're hiking, it's really quite comfortable to hike with a straight back, and so you don't get the pain that you would if you curled your back over the lifeline. And after 2003, we put these things on because I was worried more about comfort than windage, and we still go very fast with these. And these are also closed cell foam with some reinforcement in there to keep their shape. And there are, I guess, over 300 boats with these straps on, between Melges's and other classes, but mostly Melges.
What other classes?
Well, we had this one. Actually, we have the Melges 32 has this class, these straps, very similar to this. I also have a padded diagonal one. This in heavy air, smooth water heavy air. I sit back there, so the fifth person, or I'm the fourth one from the bow, and the helmsman's right behind me. And we actually have our weight back, shifted back anyway in smooth water heavy air, and so I'm back there. But this is actually a Melges 32 device right here. And these hiking pads were used on TP 52s. We actually have another design with a little lower cut, but on the 24 we use these bomb-proof ones. These are called the Max, and they're very thick. So that's like the main thing for keeping the keeping these scars down, so you have nothing to explain when you get home after a week of racing.
You've also developed a couple other things, and I look around this boat, and it's pretty trick. You came here to sail with this boat. It's a Storm, a Swedish boat.
Yeah.
Owned by
Morten Astrup.
Morten Astrup. And there's a lot of trick little bits. I see a little carbon thing. Did you do that?
Actually, this is Federico Michetti did this. He works for Melges Europe, and he and I he gets a lot of equipment for me. He sells most of my equipment over here. Yeah, so that is actually a nice device to keep the spinnaker sheet from sucking into the jib turning block. Yeah, it's a real quick fix, and it sure saves a lot of headaches.
So show me a couple other things.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we have this the small radio bag. We got rid of all the bags. As you can see, there's leftovers from bags over here, so you can tack and jive easily without stepping on water bottles that really don't belong up this high anyway. So instead of that, we just have a simple radio bag that holds your rules, your radio, maybe a wrench, Melges, Hutchinson Sports Melges 24 wrench. Got the logo. That's the most important thing. And then this thing you put your felt tip marker here, your radio here. It's amazing. Anyway, this is cool here. This we have a convertible.
Oh, wait, got the logo.
Yeah, there is that logo. Our logo is a square piece of leather, and if you get closer, there's some details on it. But the logo is just a square piece of leather. And so this is a racing patch. When we leave the dock, we take the lower part off. We just leave this on, and it just deflects the waves and keeps the spinnaker dry. And then when you get to weather mark, you have this monster spinnaker bag with the logo. And you keep your $40 sunscreen in there and your $200 sunglasses in here too. And it's somewhat waterproof. Yeah, you put your vang in here, jam your vang in here when you're going upwind. But anyway, what's really cool about this this spinnaker bag, it clips away. You can actually access the Maserati seating below, which I designed. I made all that interior, and you can access your main halyard, which is a 1-to-1 right here. But then you throw on your purchase system when you get the loop below to get it really tight, because it's generally Spectra or sometimes Vectran halyard, but this gets the last inch or so. Let's see what else we have. Oh, we have the shroud covers, and we have the round stand turnbuckles that I use, but I have these locks that just hold them tight. These are dog bone locks, these H-clips, as in Hutchinson. Pull this off.
I don't see a logo on those.
No, but there's an H. This is an H. And this is a shroud lock, which is a simple device. It's just a slot down the middle. You throw the stud down this circular hole here at the beginning of the regatta, and this just holds the shrouds from spinning. And then you use that wrench,
which does have a logo, right?
The wrench is the logo. It costs another $1, so we decided not to do it. We have 2 wrenches. This goes in your pocket. This one is for when you're on the weather rail. Today we turned it up almost 30 turns on the shrouds, halfway up the beat. We were very fast at the beginning of the beat, then the wind picked up, and we were fast at the end of the beat too, because we cranked on another 10 turns on the uppers and lowers. So, and this just toss this on here like that. Very quick. Has this little slot for getting the shackle of the jib headstay off. The shackle to the jib headstay, and this also fits the nut on the tiller, so you can take the tiller head off the rudder. Very
I love it.
Lot of thinking going in here. This little wrench here locks the headstay down below when you're playing with the turnbuckle. And I don't know what else we have. I'm sure there's
mast cover.
Oh, the mast cover is probably the.
We have 45 seconds left.
Yeah, this saves you thousands of dollars. It keeps you from getting a pinch flat from the mast base, and this has double closure locks. It's quite a good unit, and we also have this Velcro for this spinnaker halyard.
It also looks like it has a logo on it.
This is a logo with Velcro. It's mainly a logo, and there is some Velcro too, so it's functional.
All right, Brian. Well, thank you very much for showing us all your
anytime.
tricks and toys. You honestly
Thanks,
you
Alan.
have done a lot for the class, and you've done a lot for Salem Melges, and we use all your shit, and it's great, and we go fast. So
yeah, they're fun.
Hope
Thanks.
you do a little better tomorrow, and
We're
we will talk to you soon.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Alan.